Hey everybody, Manuel here from LearnCAD with Manuel, and in today's video we are going to take a handful of commands and shortcuts in AutoCAD that you should have memorized and you should type one-handed while working in AutoCAD. And this video I'm going to teach you how you're going to keep your efficiency and productivity as well as time. So let's jump right in. So the first command I'm going to be talking about is the Extrim tool, and the Extrim tool is actually used by AutoCAD users. And for example, we have this kind of drawing, and let's say we want to trim. So most of us, we are familiar with this kind of trimming where we simply do something similar like this, and we can do that with the Extrim tool, which is going to be more faster. So what we have to do is we go to our keyboard and type in Extrim, Extrim, then enter. Then what we do is we select the objects, which is this circle. So everything, so the lines inside the circle are going to be there. So what we do is we click on an empty space right here after selecting the object. So it looks like an animation PowerPoint. Funny. So that is the first tool or command. So the next command is the table command, and yes, we can insert table in AutoCAD. So all we have to do is we go to our keyboard, then type in table, then enter. Then we can come here and select the number of rows and column, including the column width and the row heights. What we do, let's select, okay, we need, let's say 10. Then rows, let's say 6 or 5. Let's go with 5. Then row heights, let's just increase it. We are going to tweak it a little bit. So we are done. Then you can also add a title, header, and another data. So for the sake of this tutorial, we are going to click on OK. Then you can come out here, then just click, then escape. So right here we can zoom in and we can stretch it out, something like this. So it all depends on the row heights and the column width, like I've explained. And you can also come here and insert rows and delete rows. So the next command I'm going to be talking about is M2P, and M2P means midpoint to midpoint. So what you're going to do here, you are going to create, let's say, a box, then a line, and we want to move this box to the middle of this line. So what we do is we select the box, then we type in M2P, then enter. Okay, sorry. We select the box, then we type in move, enter, then we type in M2P. So M2P is for selecting the midpoint of any object when you don't know the midpoint, although we can use the whole snap tool to get the midpoint of any object. So what we do here is we come and select the first point and the second point, and automatically it will take us to the middle of the rectangle. So what we do is we take it from the middle, then we can easily drop it here, as you can see. So the next command is the Oops command. So what it does is, can I bring that an example for you guys? Let's say we have a circle here, a triangle, then let's say, okay, a normal line, then a circle again, then we delete this line, I'm just trying to make an example for you guys. Then we will bring out a triangle. So the oops command tool, what it does is it's to bring back the last deleted item. And normally we deleted the line and we drew a rectangle. So instead of us holding Ctrl Z, we simply type in oops. Then as you can see, it brought back the deleted line, and is very useful when it comes to building plans and structural designs. So the next command is the mirror text, and let's say we have a text manual. Then manual. Then we want to mirror this text to the other side. Let's say, and we have a line here. So we could simply mirror it this way. I'm coming to show you guys a perfect example. Mirror it this way. Excuse me. I can simply mirror it this way, then the other side. Then no. As you can see, we have like a copy of this text to this other side. So what we do now, is we go to our keyboard and type in mirror text. Then you can enter a new value, either 0 or 1. So let's keep it with 1. Then you can select the text, then go to mirror again. Then as you can see, we have a mirror text. So the next command is the linear dimension. So all you have to do is you can pick a line, then the short form for linear dimension is DLI. Enter, then you can simply measure it out just like this. As you can see, then you can zoom in to find the length. As you can see. So to change the dimension style, we simply go to our keyboard and type in dim style. Then you can come here, then go to modify, then text. Then we can, let's say we need let's make it 20 text height, then okay. Then we say set current, then close. So I'm going to have something like this. So whatever I measure is going to be easily visible. So the next command is the radius dimension. So for example, you have a circle. Then to quickly get the radius, we simply go to our keyboard and type in DRA, and DRA is the short form for radius dimension. So DRA, enter, then select the arc, then we bring it out. So locally we have our radius. Then the next thing is angular dimension. So let's create an angle here, then say something slight like this. So to get the angular dimension, the short form is DAN. So we simply select the first line and the second line. So we have our angle. So the next one I'm going to talk about is the diameter dimension. So all we have to do is, the short form is DDI. So enter, then we select the circle and we have the diameter, which is 862. So the next command is the aligned dimension. So we have let's say a slant line, something like this. Then we want the aligned dimension. So the short form for it in AutoCAD is DAL, DAL on our keyboard, then enter. So you can simply measure this line, then take it. So that is all for all the dimension. So the next command is the group command. So let's say we have some lines, something like this, that are parallel to each other. Then let's say 300. Let's make it 5. Then we want to group them. So we simply select it, then go to our keyboard and type in group, or the short form is G. Then AutoCAD will automatically complete it for you. So G, then as you can see, group, then enter. So as you can see, so when we select this object, it's going to be selected as one entity. As you can see, as one entity. Then to ungroup it, we simply select it, then go to our keyboard and type UNG. As you can see, AutoCAD will automatically complete it for you. So enter, and we have it as separate entity. The next command we're going to talk about is the arc text, and in AutoCAD you are familiar with this style of text, which is the linear type of text. So what we do is, let me copy this for you guys. Copy. Then we are familiar with this type of text, so we can make this text in form of a curve, so it can align with this arc. So that's why we are going to make use of the arc text. So what we do is we simply type in arc text on our keyboard, then select the arc. Then we're going to have this window pop up. So what to do is we are going to write whatever we want on the text ribbon. Let's say we write Manuel. Then we can specify our text size, let's say 2. Then okay. So as you can see, it's going to appear a bit tiny, which we can edit. And we can double click, then come here, then change the text height to maybe, let's say 40. So there you have it, and we have a text corresponding to an arc. So the next command is the match property command. So this command, you can easily have another object with the same properties of the previous object, or another object. So what to do is, let's say we turn this, we change the color into from white to, let's say, green. Then we use the match properties. So what we do is we go to our keyboard and type in MA. MA is the short form for match property, and AutoCAD will autocomplete it for you. So what to do is MA on our keyboard, we're going to have match property, then enter. So we select the source object. The source object is the first object which carries the properties. So we select, then we have destination object. We can select this one here, this, and this. So any object we select is going to have the same property of the source object. So that is the work of the match property. So the next command is the torrents command, and how it works is you simply take a text, then we activate a circle slight above, then just around this place. So the next thing we do is we select our text, then polar array, then we simply place at the center. So if you notice, So if you notice, as the text is rotating, is going upside down. So what we do is we disable the associative, then close array. Then the next thing we do is we go to our keyboard and type in text torrent or torrents. What we do is torrents. Then we select all the text. Then hit the enter key. So if you notice, it's going to pop up a small option saying most readable. So what we do is we hit the enter key again. So as you can see, as the text rotates, it's becoming more and more readable. So the next command is dwg prefix, and its use is for locating any open file on AutoCAD. So let's put that into use. So what we do is we go to our command prompt, then we type in dwg prefix. Already AutoCAD is going to auto-complete it for you. Then we hit the enter key. Prefix, exactly. Then as you can see, if you look at this highlighted object here, you can see it's in the C drive, users, then manual and documents. So that's how you're going to locate this file if it's not open. So the next command is the aperture command. So the aperture command is recognize the snap points at a reasonable distance. So let's say for example we have a rectangle, then you activate the circle. As you can see, we need to get closer to the object before the snap points can be activated. So to undo that, we simply go to our keyboard and type in aperture and enter. As you can see, so we can have a number from the range of 1 to 50. So what we do is let's select 1, for example. What we do is select our circle, then as you can see, we need to get closer to the objects or even touch the object before we can even activate the snap point, as you can see. But if we increase the number, let's say to 50, the maximum, so and we activate our circle command, as you can see, even from a distance we can activate the snap point. So that's it for the aperture.